Hi yogis, this is Christy Kokami, and today we're going to go into two variations of fish pose, matsyasana.
We'll also do a little exercise for relaxation, so stick around to the end.
I really like matsyasana because it's a big heart opener. It opens up your shoulders. It requires a little bit of stability from the neck as well as strengthens the neck, depending on the variation of the posture that you do. And, I find fish pose as well as other back bends very enlivening. The nice thing about this one is it's kind of supported by the floor below. So for fish pose, full expression of the posture, you're going to come down onto your back. And yeah, I promise taking down my hair was also something that needed to happen if you wear a high pony or a top knot. Okay, so you'll come down onto your backs. Keep your legs active, all right? This is a back bend, so you want to make sure that you're really supporting the low back as well as the abdominals, okay? Internally rotate the thighs, so draw the inner thighs down towards the earth to energize the legs. Bend your elbows slightly, and then you're going to roll your shoulder blades down your back to lift the back of your heart up towards the sky. A lot of people like to dump the shoulders down up towards the ears. So see if instead you can really squeeze the back of the shoulder blades and you'll get more of a back bend out of the upper back. If you do not have any sort of cervical issues or any sort of neck injuries, you can take the crown of your head down. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Soften your navel in towards your spine as you draw your inner thighs down towards the earth. Now, here's where you start getting some other variations here. For some people, if you want a little bit more core work, you can lift the legs up to really strengthen those hip flexors. And for those of you, as long as you don't have any sort of cervical spine issues or neck injuries, you can take your hands up towards the sky. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Allow the sides of your neck to be long. Internally rotate the thighs and lift the back of your heart up towards the sky. All right. That's the active pose for fish pose. Okay, now for the restorative posture. Okay, so we are going to take two blocks. I really like this version of matsyasana or fish pose just because this it's just a nice way of kind of being able to relax into the pose. You can focus a lot on breathing instead. It helps relieve some stress because you're not having to focus on anything else except your breath, and seeing if you can really use the weight of your body to be able to open up your body. So, here we go. All right, so first option, you can have the block up on its lowest height. All right, the long edge of the block that's closest towards you is going to match up with the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Okay, now second block is going to go up on its second highest height. For some of you, you might be more comfortable with a lower height. Some of you might be comfortable with a higher height. It just kind of depends on, what your body feels like when it's in the posture. So go to the place that's the most comfortable, because then you can really focus on just allowing the muscles to relax. Okay? So I'm going to go up on the second highest height. And then you may have to play with the placement of the blocks, but bottom tip of the shoulder blade and the bottom edge of the block. Take the back of your head down, and then your arms can go out to the side. All right, legs can either be straight, or if you'd like, you can take them into Supta Baddha Konasana. Some people like to call this leg variation butterfly. So, supine bound angle is the direct translation from Sanskrit. All right. So from here, you can have your arms out to a T. You can have them down by your hips. Go to the place that's comfortable once again for your shoulders. All right. And then you're going to breathe here. See if you can allow each exhalation to ask your shoulders, ask your arms to be heavy down into the ground, opening up the top chest. Soften your navel. Allow your shoulders to be heavy. Allow each body part to be heavy as you scan your body for any areas of tension. See if you can simply allow your awareness to focus on that area and see if you can move the breath into that area, allowing the breath to expand the area on your inhalation and soften it down on your exhalation. Give this a try and let me know how it goes. Have fun.